Hey, so you transition from being extremely successful. Like it's hard to describe just how successful you were as a commercial real estate guy. And then you transition into going out and doing your own thing. Would you describe for just a little bit what that transition felt like? Because I can't help but think it had to be a little bit scary for you stepping away from that massive success to go out and to do your own thing.
Yeah, it was horrifying. I mean, to walk away from something that you have done for 25 years at a very high level that was providing, a great income for me and my family, it definitely was scary. But, you realize that what you're put on this earth to do. And although I feel like I helped a lot of people in commercial real estate and fulfill their dreams and their goals in that genre, I felt like I was put on this earth for something else. And that was to help people, fulfill their goals and become the best versions of themselves.
Right.
Because once work's gone and careers are gone, we're still going to have ourselves to look in the mirror. And there are so many people out there that are just living below what their potential is. I saw that every single day.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And that was what I wanted to have my legacy being, is to help people become that best version of themselves, to become a better mother, a better father, a better husband, a better wife, a better employee, a better boss, you name it. I wanted to help people become the best version of themselves through goals and personal development. And although it was scary, I knew that's what I was put on this earth to do.
We've done an episode or two in the past of somebody who walked away from an extremely successful career, and that's you. And they went to go pursue something that they really loved, and they're far happier now. But I often think about that conversation when you come home for the first time and you tell your family, I'm about to leave what has been an exceptionally successful job for the last 25 years. I'm about to step away from it and go do something brand new. And I can't help but think how this conversation went over with your family when you came home and had that first call. What did that sound like?
Yeah, I think they were more scared than I was, and maybe
like, are you crazy, man?
Exactly.
Why would anybody in their right mind do this?
Yeah, I mean, I think kids were thinking, okay, how am I gonna get through college, and who's gonna pay for that when all this stuff fails? So I mean, I think they went towards that, and they asked some really good questions about what I was gonna do to provide for the family and keep us in the lifestyle that we were used to living. And after I explained kind of how I had that handled, I think they relaxed a little bit more. And you know what? I'm blessed to have a family that supports me 100% in everything that I do.
You're right.
They've seen me work. They know that I'm going to put 110% into whatever I do. And, I've got that grit where I'm just not going to fail. So I think my family understands me and knows me and pretty much, just says, okay, if he's going to do it, he's going to succeed at it.
Yeah, honestly, to be able to have a family that backs you like that, it makes all the difference in the world. But when you've been bringing home the checks, the commission checks on $1 billion worth of real estate deals, that's a scary proposition to walk away from that. And I really think, to just dwell on this for a second, there are some people that are listening right now that are in this dead-end job. Yeah, they're making plenty of money, but they hate it every day. And they would love to walk away, but they're thinking, I just got too many bills. I have too many responsibilities. I got too much on the line to leave what I've been doing and good at for a long time to go do something that I would know I would love to do. So for just a second, Nelson, be quick about this, but can you tell them, is it worth it to leave what you know to go do something that you don't know, but you think you might love and thrive in?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at least you're in the arena, right? Like you don't want to get to the end of your life and think, man, if I would have only taken that chance.
Oh, yeah.
Because when we get to the end of our lives, we're probably not going to regret too many things that we did. I think most of the regret will be the things that we didn't do. And
man, I'm writing that down. Hold on. I just need to write that down.
And if you look at some of the businesses that were started that are household names today, what you'll realize is a lot of those businesses got started after somebody got fired or somebody got sick,
right,
and had to quit their 9 to 5 steady job, and they were forced into it. And, that may not happen to you, but, I think you've got to be cautious about it and make sure that, you have a plan that's realistic and that it can work. And maybe it's not, ripping the Band-Aid off and just going in and telling your boss you quit and not having any savings.
With no idea where the money's coming from next week.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, a lot of stuff that I did with these businesses, I was doing commercial real estate at the same time. So it wasn't like I just said, okay, I'm going to quit my brokerage job to start a business or start, developing myself. I kept that job and just kind of steered some resources towards some of the things that I wanted to do.
Right. Well, you juggled pet parks. You had a series of trampoline parks. You helped with children's playgrounds, or, you did a little bit of children's learning centers. So you do have like a versatility, but I'm glad you're telling people, listen, it's worth it to take the courageous step and walk away. Just don't do it without a plan, because that's insane, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially if you've got people depending on you and things like that. I mean, just do it smart, but do it. I mean, don't not do anything. Like we all have so much time that we're not using efficiently enough. If it's a matter of, instead of binge watching Netflix, this weekend I'm going to get online and I'm going to watch some YouTube videos on how to do this or how to do that, or do some research, or make a few calls to some, old college or high school friends that maybe are in the industry that you want to get into. Like, just start like that and you'll be amazed. Like, the universe rewards doers, and all we have to do sometimes is just get out there and do and show up. As opposed to letting fear just kind of paralyze us and being stuck in the same exact spot, because that'll happen before you know it. I mean, I'm in my 50s now, which just blows me away. But, a lot of people think they're going to do something, and then all of a sudden they wake up and they're in their 50s or their 60s, and they never move forward with their dreams. And that's the biggest crime in the universe, is just not, moving forward with what you're placed on this earth to do, and fulfilling those goals and dreams that you have.
That is the tragedy right there. Not that you tried something and it failed, but that you never tried it. Now you're late in life and it's almost too late, and the time to try it passed you by. If you're listening right now and you're thinking, man, I would really love to pursue something different, there's a lot of great advice you're hearing from a guy who has been very successful.